Hello, hello everyone. I hope you all are having a lovely time zone, wherever it may be. Yeah, MJ, go to sleep if you need to. Because spoilers. Well, I wish you good luck in your sleep, MJ. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Genshin today. Uh, I really wasn't feeling like drawing for some reason. My brain was just like, no, Genshin. Only Genshin. So we're gonna be playing Genshin today. Uh, so I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna unmute the game. We're a transition. And we'll get started. Cause Genshin. Well, I need to minimize some tabs first. Also, Paimon is a little shit and I will fucking fight them. Oop. Where is that? Oh, that's over there. Okay, I can do that. But yes, we are going to start with our daily chores. Because that is a good Genshin player thing to do. We start with our daily chores. I don't want to pass by the lady that wants to fuck me, and because it disturbs me quite greatly. One ship, two ships, three ships. But where's the four ships? 104 plus 7. What? Oh, she's counting the ships. Writing poetry. I hate doing this. Why are you doing it then? If you hate doing it, don't do it. As long as it's 10 or under. I have an idea. Remember how many boats came in yesterday? That said, like, hey, I gotta talk to some kids. Gotta go talk to the children. I have to say, watching my character run downstairs is kind of funny, not gonna lie. Dunk, 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 dunk. Hello. I'm here to ask a few questions. I think 2 boats in yesterday morning. You know what? Let me write that down for you. Okay, so 2 boats. So we have 2. Okay. Boats. Yesterday. How many can you tell me? So 2, 3, so that's 5. We got 5 boats. Come sit. Come sit, Maka. Hi. Yes, hi. Ming. There we go. Okay, so there's 5 boats in total. Don't lose it. Okay, I won't lose it. Okay, let's see. So 2 ships came in the morning. 3 ships came at noon. And no ships came at night. Okay. Got it. So 2 ships, 3 ships, no ships. Hold on. Yes, whatever. Yes, bitch. I know. Just let me review these. Came into. Okay, so so all the ships came, and nothing went in or out. Okay. She's rotating. Oh, she stopped. Here we go. Boom. One done. Now for the others. Whoosh. Oh, there's not even. Oh. Is not even like a good waypoint or anything. Nope, I'm not dealing with those guys. That was a bit of a misfire, not gonna lie. That seemed like that didn't really... wasn't really gonna go anywhere. Huh. Exo lava. Look at him. Mine now. Roll. Alright, there we go.
Nice and spicy. Race you.
That's... ay, caramba. Okay, there we go.
Windblade.
Yeah, Mayaka? You want to be part of this? Mayaka wants to see what's happening. So he's gonna be watching. What, Mayaka? Yeah, I'm calling you out. It's like, don't call me out on the stream.
Windblade.
There we go. Wait, did I? No. Okay. What was this big thing over here? Oh.
Is this an answer
Uh-huh.
from this world?
Okay, was there any other things that I missed? Might be. There might have been. That's fine. Take the mint, thank you very much. Alright. Oh yeah, there was a thing over here. Alright. I guess we're on to the next area. Or to the next commission. Teleport. Yes, Mecha, hi. What you doing, bud?
What you got? Another I'm not careless.
Be gone!
That tingle?
There we go.
I got careless. The hunter becomes the hunted. One demise. Another test. I got careless. Have a little taste. Have a little taste. Fry.
Come on.
Fry.
He's taking his own damage. Oh, Mecha, I won't let you play, so you're gonna turn your back to it? Mecha has turned his back to the game and is now like, no, you weren't gonna let me play. I will not watch you play then. It's alright, Mecha, you don't have to watch me play. You gonna come sit? No? You don't wanna sit? Okay. He's left me. I'm all alone now, chat. I'm all alone. Alright, and then the last one. Oh god. Where is it? Oh god, it's over here. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. I have gunk in my eye, it's fine. Nope, I'm leaving those guys be.
Windblade!
Let me turn it down for you guys, because it's like really like getting loud. There you go, that should be better for you guys.
Opening box of Adeptitrix.
know if this is too loud for you guys. There we go. Yeah, because if that's like fucking loud for me. Like I can see the levels and it's like all the way up at the red, so I'm like, oh god, it must be fucking loud. Mecca, you have to come sit. You can't sit in front of things. Yes, I know, Miyaka, I know. Miyaka, you can't. No, you're not allowed on a desk. Miyaka. Miyaka, you can't sit in front of the screen, bud. Miyaka, come on. Come on, Miyaka. Come on, bud. Let's go. Here you go. You can't sit in front of the screen. I know it's super upsetting, but you can't. You have to sit. You have to sit on my lap or you have to sit beside the screen. Or behind it. You can't sit in front. Oh, now he's just sitting on my hand. Now he's going back to front. You know what? You're fine there. I mean, you're not fine there. Maka, come sit. Maka, please. Maka, just come sit. Come sit down, bud. Also, sorry for making a bit more noise. I'm just moving my mic around so I can actually get to him. Here you go, Maka. Yeah, hi. You're fine. I mean, he's purring, so that's a plus. Just adjusting the volume for you guys. There you go. Yes, hi, Miyaka. You good, buddy? Yeah? Am I allowed to play the game? No, you have to stay. You can't go on the desk. Alright, so let's go get our stuff. And then we can start story. Yes, there you go, Maka. Yeah. All the pets. No, you cannot. Lay down, Maka. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Maka. Nope, goodbye. He has left me. He has decided, no, if I can't sit in front of the screen, then I'm not going to be with you at all. And I'm sad.
Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today's commission.
There we go, chat. Simple as that. Simple as that. Alright, now we do story. Okay. Also, I hope you all are having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. Talk to Catherine, quote unquote. It's like, Catherine here sounds different. Last time I remember, we were in a dream thing. And the Archon of... And the Dendro Archon came and saw us. And I'm pretty sure she disguised herself as Catherine. Also, I noticed that I don't have my thing anymore. What happened to my thing? I'm always having a time zone. Oh, that's true.
Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
I was about to say,
It's a really long story. We
I
shouldn't
was about to
disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
I was about to say, Catherine felt more human. She
Let's
didn't
check
feel like a
somewhere
robot,
else.
but she is a robot, so
How
I'm
about
glad you're
by
having
the
a good time,
traveler's
Zone.
favorite bench?
And it makes sense. Don't mind me. I just drunk a protein shake. Wait, where did she go? Ah yes, let's go talk on my favorite bench. It goes across the entire fucking city. No, that makes sense.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the Subzerus Festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter.
Oh, I know.
This proved my
My favorite
suspicion.
bench, the one that's nowhere near
Once
here.
Dunyarzad could no
Exactly.
longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear.
Aww.
I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
Hi, Maka. Yeah?
So it looks like we
Why don't
did
you come
manage to
sit?
save Dunyarzad in the end.
He's giving
Not
me
a
the look
moment
of like,
too
how
soon.
fucking dare you keep moving me. I'm not gonna fucking come near you now. Oh, never mind. Maybe I do want to snuggle.
Why are you two
Maka.
smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Mahita, I love her.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward,
one of the only.
I will answer any and all questions.
Yes, hi, Maka. Come sit. Come sit, buddy. Come sit.
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me. Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to
Hi.
ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler
Maka has come to
established a
snuggle now.
connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukadevata's residual
Rukadabata.
consciousness in
Rukadabata.
Irminsul.
Rukadabata. Rukadabata.
Perhaps her
That's
last
such a
memory
fun
before
word
she
to say.
died. As you two probably know,
Rukadabata.
Greater
Rukadabata.
Lord
Rukadabata.
Rukadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria.
Rukadabata.
The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret. King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Also, I'm pretty sure
Okay, so
King
what
Deshret is
does the
based off
message
King Tut
mean?
because when I did the story quest for that, he had
I still
he
haven't
had like a
managed to decipher
Egyptian
it.
tomb.
Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukadevata's residual
Rukadevata.
consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has
It's
a
so
very
much fun to
dangerous
say.
aura to it.
Rukadabata. Rukadabata. Rukadabata.
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe
That's
this
fucking
is the key
annoying.
to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
Irminsul
So the tree
sounds
in
like
the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, It seems like our search for you was all in vain.
Aw.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that.
I swear to God,
With
we're gonna
you here,
be
we
end
may
up
have a
becoming
chance of
like
deciphering it.
another god, and then Paimon's gonna end up being
we
like
must decipher its
a
secrets.
demon or something.
I've already eliminated all other factors that
And
might
that
affect
checks out.
Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Okay.
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness. How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other
Catherine
people's
isn't human.
consciousnesses? Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Rukkhadevata.
As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
See?
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Oh my God, Paimon.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since.
Your mom,
However,
Paimon. Your mom. Exactly.
I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord
Exactly
Rukkhadevata
time.
instead of me, a symbol of her passing. So, the sages basically
Also, there's a
put their
character
new
named
archon
Candace.
under house arrest?
If I ever
Dang
end
it!
up getting her by chance,
Why don't you teach them a lesson,
you
Nahida?
better believe I'm going to
In
be
some
making
ways, they
Candace
aren't
these
wrong.
nuts
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata
jokes
was
all the
omniscient
time.
and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call
As you
myself
should,
the God
exactly.
of Wisdom. Moreover, the academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
To me, you're
My
already an
existence
excellent
has little
icon.
meaning.
Aww.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
I like to think that
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime.
Aw.
Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
Aw.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve.
That's gonna be the next
Even though the
storyline.
city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something. Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related? Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams? Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
Well, I guess if nobody
It's
notices.
not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
And honestly,
Misdirection?
if it goes for such a long time, you're just like
The
you
sages
just get used to
convinced
it.
everyone to
Just
believe
like, yeah.
that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom.
Oh god.
Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides,
Interesting.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the
Yes, but
perspectives
times can
advocated
change.
by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
I talk about my dreams. I've had weird
Got
dreams.
it.
Like
I
the
hope
time
the
I
answers
dreamt that
were
I was Markiplier's
satisfactory,
Padawan.
seekers of knowledge. To be honest,
I want to animate that dream because I think it'd be
Gunyarzad's
fun.
fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate future.
Okay.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
Oh yeah, that's not. Yep.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler?
Yeah.
Paimon?
There we go.
Why am I here? Do either of you know?
You see, she sounds more robotic now.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
I better go. Thank you. And she moves more robotic than
Quite
most
some time in
NPCs.
Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
Bored.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Oh, I didn't know I would. I just wanted to see
Catherine,
her.
do you have any commissions for us today?
Oh.
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what?
Poetry? Poetry.
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Fuck yeah.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
The audience would definitely have a reaction.
I see.
No.
It appears that you're not interested in this
No, I'm
commission.
interested in that commission. I want to do it.
In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask.
I want the.
Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
I was about to say she sounds more human.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans
I
doesn't
love her.
come by
She's so
often.
cute.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes.
I
When
would
did
be.
you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abisask. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes.
It's funny because
I've
you
been
can always
sleeping
tell
ever since
when
we parted
it's
ways.
Catherine talking
And I
versus
even
Nahida
had a
because
really
Nahida
long
makes her
dream.
sound more human while Catherine is more robotic when she talks.
it was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival.
Ooh.
Except it was a happy one.
Yay!
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me.
Aww.
They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that?
Because it's sad that nobody
Wait.
actually does that.
Could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No, we aren't pitying you.
I love
That would
Nahida.
only make everything worse.
She's so cute.
We
She's
just don't
so
want you to feel too sad.
she's so smart and so
By the
dumb.
way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Interesting.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Mm-hmm.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities.
Agreed.
As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
What do you mean?
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
My face. I just look like I have no thoughts until Paimon talks. Oh yes, because this is so much better.
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any
Because
ideas
this is
on
so
how we
much
can
better, you know,
investigate the
just walking a
sages,
couple
Nahida?
steps away.
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for
Because
now,
that's so much
I
better.
want to hear your thoughts.
I don't have any. Possesses a student and infiltrate the sage's headquarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Possess a key figure in the... No, I feel like that would be too obvious. And especially to those who are close. This one, people would probably notice.
No way, that's too risky.
Yeah.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
Yeah, all of these are too easy to get caught. That's my thought.
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
That's true
Doing that
too.
would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
No, that's
That's
fair.
a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru. I've already tried that, but all the key members of the academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Huh.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the sage's attention?
Huh.
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
So it'd be the last one.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Yeah.
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Mm-hmm.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already. According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal. Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved,
Oh.
then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages. You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work.
Are we gonna get...
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts
Dari?
alone.
Is that his
and he
name? I
likes
can't
doing
remember.
stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots. Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Ooh. I don't remember
Sataria.
her.
Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Her.
We ran into her basically every time the Subzerwas Festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Art
I've
is his
always
own
liked
knowledge.
observing all kinds of people.
That's what I just
and
have to say about
Sataria
that.
has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius.
Huh.
Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Interesting.
Oh, Paimon
So
didn't
she's
know
super
she was from
fucking
the
smart.
desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
Because they
The
probably
name
are.
Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
Aww.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon
Aww.
after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
Uh-oh.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Aww. This is no longer just a metaphor.
From the sound of it,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Sataria's
it's not a
just hung up on
metaphor.
the research opportunities here.
It's an actual, like...
But
That's
she
actually
doesn't
what
really
she's thinking.
support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems. Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
She sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
Aww.
From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
Ah.
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her.
Hell yeah.
That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Got it. Okay. You know who set it up? Okay. I didn't mean to start another thing. I'm sorry. To hint her treasure trove. Fuck yeah. No adventurer has been able to succeed. Oh, fuck yeah. Lower. Wait, lower? Oh, there we go.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Aww.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria? No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Okay, interesting.
Talking style and key characteristics?
Yeah, like their body language.
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case...
Pet the kitties.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you.
Harutu and Marutu.
Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Oh?
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Yeah, you know. The usual.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
My prospects in love or my prospects in health?
Health prospects, no problem at all.
Interesting.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Oh?
Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible.
I am a god.
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Cat. They are just one.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Is
thank
that
you.
so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Tens of thousands of years. Oh, that checks out for my character. I've got to go back to... Wait, where is she? Where are we? Where is she? Where are we going? Huh? Oh, there you are.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
No, Paimon, that's why we're here.
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking
We're
with
only
them,
visiting some of her
listen
favorite
carefully
places.
to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After
Interesting.
that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no
Wait,
longer
is
making much use
Pottery
of the
and masonry
knowledge
different?
provided to me
Because I
by
thought
the Akasha.
pottery and masonry were sort of
Nice.
similar.
You're making a living doing something you love.
Yeah.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I
Interesting.
see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Interesting. Because I thought pottery and masonry were like very similar, if not the same thing. Ah. Mecha, you're gonna fall.
This should be our final stop. Sitaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Interesting.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samira's citizens, after all.
I like Samira, it's very pretty.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
Oh?
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
Oh, interesting.
After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
What?
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
Good for them.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Interesting.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Good for her. Now we go back up here, to where definitely nobody is listening.
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sitaria. What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sitaria face her problems.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going
Sitaria's
on.
already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I
Oh.
remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sitaria's soft spot.
Interesting.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sitaria feels about her homeland.
Oh,
Although she
yeah.
knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Group would have to criticize, make demands.
So, how do we set that up?
I think criticizing
Well,
her would
King
make...
Deshret is long gone, and Sitaria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks.
Yeah, that's true.
If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere.
Yeah.
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different. So, you mean you're going to possess those people
Oh
we
yeah,
just
they're all
talked
wearing
to?
Akasha.
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll
Interesting.
never guess that we had anything to do with it.
I like this plan.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them. Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
Uh-oh.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Interesting,
Huh.
okay.
That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to
This
do
is interesting. I like
do it
this.
yourself? Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Oh, so that's where we come in.
You're not wrong.
Because we're quote
It's
more
always
human.
been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Catherine's a robot, so it's a little bit easier for her.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway. Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Alright. And Catherine's never going to be here again. That was the last time we ever get to see Catherine. It's the last time we ever got to see Catherine. Never gonna see them again. Okay. We do a time jump. Wait, when did it say again? Twelve to 18. Okay. Of tomorrow. There we go. Tick 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 tick. There we go. There we go. Oh, here she comes. I like the design of her character though.
Oh, here she comes. Satari is here.
Okay.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Okay.
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
I'll do my best.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Okay. So now that we've gotten down off the ledge and our faces are clearly being able to be seen.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
cats know.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Hard to Mart.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
It's like Hard to Mart because I thought it was very
So,
funny.
which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
Uh-oh.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
The gods have spoken.
The gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire,
Am I doing good?
it's
I
all
don't know.
just a
I can't spell.
misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Huh? King Deshret Resurrection? Resurrection Misinformation Campaign?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Yeah, why would I go there anyways?
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have
She's
shaken
just
her
like,
to the
what the
core.
fuck?
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all. All I know are some abstract Harabata theories.
Interesting.
In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
My foot is clipping into
Anyway,
the
enough
ground.
of that. Let's
There we
hurry
go.
and catch up to Sitaria.
Where did she go? She
He's out
probably...
of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Here we go, chat. Number 2. I like this. This is cool.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry work.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He broke his leg, so... He's feeling a lot better. He's walking more now. He can lift stuff now.
Huh. that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him,
Chat, we're doing.
is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret?
Yeah, who are you siding
I'm
with?
so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
It's a working chat.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Damn.
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before you knew it, I started getting to roll.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
It's working, chat. Chat, we're doing so good now. Okay, so there.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking.
Okay, so there.
So,
'Kay.
Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
What do you mean?
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've spent all my time studying in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Yeah.
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
Of course.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't
Oh, she's
you
so
be the one who is
concerned.
ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Oh, shit.
Please, please stop!
Oh, we're just straight up breaking her.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push it too hard?
She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
Uh-oh.
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Okay.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct?
Corps of 30.
Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away.
Got it.
The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's
We're
long
doing-
dead. It's impossible.
Chat.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
Oh, shit.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day
Yeah.
pay the price.
Damn.
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path.
Damn, we're
and
just
the longer
evil.
you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Damn.
Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Oh, shit.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one?
Oh, shit.
The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound
Oh,
like
okay,
I
now I
should be
feel
ashamed
bad.
for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Now I feel bad.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret.
It's
I have
so
to say,
weird.
this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland.
Aww.
But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
Yes, I am the reincarnation.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I like your shoes, they're cool.
I've
Also, I like
actually
this
never
character
believed
design.
in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to
Serendipity.
get
I
out
don't know
of
what
this
that means.
wretched
What does
situation.
serendipity mean?
Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally convinced her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is
Interesting.
what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
An outcast that even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Got it.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Not really.
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
Got it.
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards
I'm
long
in
enough to
mode.
hand you the documents.
Hello, Clover. I hope
Alright,
you're having a
I trust
wonderful
you.
time zone, wherever it may be.
If I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
Uh-oh.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered.
Mm-hmm.
As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Ooh, she's a pretty character.
Just as
Rimna?
Nahida
Yeah.
predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side. The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who
Apparently
deserves
my-
all the praise.
Apparently my
Well,
acting skills
now
are
that we've made
top
plans to
notch.
meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars? No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Also, it was so exciting. So cool. Following night at the Adventurers Guild. Time for a time skip. I have an achievement that I've unlocked and I'm going to do it. There we go. Booski. And I've done something here apparently. Okay. I don't know what that is. I cannot have it, so I will not. Oh, What was the other thing? Oh yeah, quests. Yeah, because I can't claim any story quests. So it's gonna be like that forever. That's fucking annoying. I love that. Okay. Time skip time! But yeah, Rumna is actually really cool. They're a really cool character. Wait, when did they say it again? When was it supposed to be again? Hold on. 1900 to 2400. Got it. Let's go exactly to 1900 if we can. There we go. Wait, it says tomorrow night, so... There we go. Oh. And close enough. That's close enough. Tick, 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 tick. Why is there a tree up there? Up the mountain way in the distance? I want to know what the tree is. I want to know what the fairies are.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
Uh-oh.
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
Somehow I doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which...
Off?
Hello,
What do you
Rabbity!
feel is off?
I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. And you are definitely the first one. It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, it's...
No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Nobody's around.
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I am doing
Maybe
well. I hope
Sataria
I'm glad
figured
you are
out a
also
way
doing
to
well.
not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Okay.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
And I don't have the Akasha. So... that should be a trump card I have. Like a triumphant hero. Must be completed before... I can't teleport. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's... This street is completely cleared. Are the kitties gone? Oh, no, the cats are still here. Hello. Hi, kitties. So I gotta go to the academia. Hope you...
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
I beg of Hoyo to just let us, please, 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 just let us pet the cats and dogs. Please, pretty please. Oh, there's a guard. Not all of them are clearly distracted, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, thanks. I take the things. Don't mind the thump if that was picked up on mic. That is just my refrigerator. It's cutscene time.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Something's not right.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although
I
these
knew I
days they tend to
recognized
call
you.
me the Doctor.
I was right.
If you're looking for your researcher
Yo.
friend, she has already been taken into confinement.
Oh,
With
no.
some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Samir City.
Wait.
What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you
What?
can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
What the fuck?
What should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh, fuck. Nahida?
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Okay. Alright, Nahida, we'll see you there.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
We'll give you that fucking hint, bitch. It's like I knew I recognized the voice.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going
I
to be
knew
okay?
I recognized
We
them.
only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mine. Hopefully she'll be fine. I'm not sure. That guy seemed pretty terrifying.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
He was DOS.
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently. And that even
What
the
is
sages are
he?
wary of him.
Yeah, but what?
Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the number of parties involved. We underestimated the scale of this problem.
Yeah.
The scale of the problem
Now
is
that the
too
Doctor's in the
too big.
picture,
Because
we're
Fatui, I
no
figured
longer
was
just dealing
always
with
part of
the
it. Because
academia.
Fatui seems to
They're in
always be
cahoots
part of
with
it.
the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
Probably, because from what it looks like and from what it seems like, they're after all the Gnosises. We need to find another way to reunite with
Yeah.
Nahida.
Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's go find someone else who might be involved.
You mean...
Let's go find him.
right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest?
Mm-hmm.
That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
It's interesting that they also put a listening device on her because they didn't trust her. Okay, now I'm not technically supposed to be back in the city, but I want to go back to the city and get my expedition rewards. Okay, everybody's back to normal. Okay, it's fine.
Ad
Astra
Astra
Abyssosk.
Abyssosk.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I didn't send anyone out here. That's fine. Okay, so you go out here. Noelle, you go there. Here goes Barbara. And we'll send... We'll send the shrooms, and we'll go Kaya. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we can continue story. You would not believe your eyes. Would not believe your eyes. Would not believe your eyes. So it's the Order of the Abyss. The Fatui. Order of the Abyss. Fatui.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Ready?
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs.
Damn.
Who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the
But
doctor.
why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui. Maybe he's taking advantage of some academia resources.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Yeah, you think that.
You're up, traveler!
You think. Yeah, you keep thinking that, bud. Come here. Oh, I got a new type of wood. Okay.
Windblade!
Pick up the big guy first, because the big guys, well, they're fun to dance with. They're not overly great for my mental health. For my health. Mental health, too. And why would these guys have an advantage over the Tui? Why are you attacking a tree, my guy? Marbroskis. Why are you attacking a tree? Why are you attacking the trees? What'd the trees do to you?
New punching bag.
Oh, fuck you guys. Bye-bye. Okay. Deal with you, because no. Just no.
Windblade!
There we go.
It isn't over yet!
god, I just dealt with a bunch of guys, really?
Go.
Oh, remedy by remedy. Sorry, just want BRB. Also, I hope everyone is having a good time zone. I know I'm not being very conversational or conversation heavy this stream. I just felt like a chiller vibe stream. I can't tell you exactly why, but
Okay,
chill
faster.
vibes. But yeah, horror ads I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't?
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
That wasn't that tough though. Whatever pace. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, horror
Looks like
ads
we'll have
fucking
to keep our
suck.
guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty
Horror
tough
ads are
opponent.
like, why?
He knew
Why?
exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that
Like,
we
you'd
would
think they
try
would
to
at
find
least like put like a
Kainari?
trigger warning in front of like the ad,
Going
but
up against
nope.
smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep
Well,
going.
of course it's tough for you, Paimon. You have the IQ of 1. Doggo. Hello, Sag. Pet. Pet the dog. I pet him in spirit. Elite
Faster?
mercenary.
Okay,
I will
faster.
fight them again. Kali! Glad to see she's doing well. Hi, Kali!
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
Ooh, what's good news? What's
be
the
honest,
news? Also, hello,
I'm
what? I
not
hope you're
doing
having a
too
wonderful
well.
time zone.
My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately.
Uh-oh.
I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks.
Oh no.
As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
No, that's fair.
Kale?
I feel so bad for Kale. Seems like that curing is our only chance.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
I see paralysis
Oh,
even name.
Master Tainari?
Name it.
He
His
just
name-
left the Avidia
his name's
Forest
Josh,
a little
and we
while
can
ago.
play checkers every
He was
night.
headed to Party's DI. He left?
I'm sorry, what?
But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post.
He didn't give
He left in a hurry this time though.
He didn't give a reason?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate
Remember
all
to
his
eat
tasks
exactly.
using a schedule.
Remember to eat breakfast, chat.
To leave in such a hurry? I guess
And I don't
he
know
had
how to
something
respond
urgent to
to
take care of.
To the good news, but good for
Master
you.
Tainari
I think.
originally studied in the
What?
Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis
Well, at
DI
least
is
you got a
something
checkers
like
buddy
the
now.
Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
And welcome back,
research
Gravity. I
base,
hope you had a
huh?
good bed.
Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden.
Maybe it's something with the
we
doctor.
don't have a lot of time,
I
so
knew the doctor
let's
was
go look
involved
for him
with
at
this.
Partis DI.
I kept seeing him pop up. Please take care of yourself, Kale. Don't push yourself too hard, Kale. Please take care of yourself.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I don't
I'm
even
used
eat
to living with
breakfast.
Elazar by now. If you
Eat a
run
snack.
into Master Tainari, please send him my regards.
Eat snacks.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, is that a cat or is that a dog? Or is that a bird? That's a doggo. None of them are ever going to be as good as Jousty. Joutsu, my absolute beloved puppo. Okay, where are we going? We're going here. Okay. Hey, Catherine!
Wait! Look who it is!
Catherine!
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are Nahida, right?
Hey! This was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment! Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself.
Yeah.
Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
That is true.
My mom feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I believe you.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything.
Yeah.
All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened.
No, I get why
Are those
Nahida was
poor
like, yeah,
people
just be
all right?
wary.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the
Also,
doctor
why is he
mentioned
so
depositing
technologically
information
advanced?
into the subconscious,
I actually
he
cancelled
didn't mean
my
engraving information
Amazon
into their
order.
minds.
to
Instead,
order-
he did something
did it.
closer to
Oh.
creating hallucinations.
Oh, that sucks.
That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Good for you, Nahida.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
That's okay.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop
Trump
him?
card? Yeah.
He's still at the academia,
You know when you
so
casually have a
it's
god on your
possible he already
side,
started messing
but
with
now
the
everybody
Akasha.
knows that the god is on your side? No, a trump card. Donald Trump plays this game. I wouldn't be surprised. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, have you seen some of these
He's
characters?
toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus,
But then again, he also
Doctor's
probably be like,
combat
oh,
ability alone
gross.
is apparently enough to
Video
make him
game,
worthy of
though.
being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to
The final boss of this game is Donald Trump.
you
This
been
isn't even
waiting
a
for
finished game, but I hope it is.
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Oh yeah, because I
You didn't
teleported.
come here for sightseeing, right?
I felt the Akasha terminals sounded
Did
suspicious.
you find
and
any
it
leads?
could be used against you.
We're
Yeah,
looking for a
that's what I
scholar
thought
we
as
know.
well.
His name is Tainari,
It's like
and the
so-
sages once
having
tried
something
to reach
constantly
out to him.
on you that
Why don't
everybody
you
has,
come inside
that's
with us and
sus.
see what we can find? Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Because of the book series I'm reading right now, I'm having a similar sounding thing or not. I wonder if they took inspiration. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I took Hepatitis. Sorry to stay. I know how to pronounce things. It's fine. Do all researchers look like that? Cool. Hey, it's the girl we met at the beginning of this journey. Fuck yeah. Or of this area. Of in general. Your mom.
Traveler?
It is you!
You don't have the Akasha on you.
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Long time no see.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to see you
this?
too.
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was
Hi,
still
Hypatia.
training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends.
You've come at just the right time.
Oh?
Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Aww.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore?
Yo.
Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
Pariporna?
What do you think?
No.
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good for you, girl.
You did it! Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that
I
was.
don't like that.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for... Alright.
Oh, all right.
Yes, hi,
Actually,
Miyaka.
please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Hey, yo. Yes, hi.
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try,
Yes, hi.
I'll do
Hi,
my best to
Miyaka.
protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Miyaka is like
that
stretching out on my lap. He's like, oh, yes, all the
All right
stretches.
now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish
Yeah,
a pathway
all
to
the
connect your
stretches.
consciousness.
Okay.
Oh, the stretches.
Ready?
I think I have a hug emote for the cats as well.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
What?
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god.
Wait,
My
did...
creator.
What?
My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
Oh.
The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
Yeah, but that you can't blame
Humans,
for.
they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world.
So this is the Wanderer,
and laugh in
aka
its
Stanley.
face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion.
Interesting.
Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
And then he will become a god. To be fair, he probably replaced Venti.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What? What the fuck did that connect me to?
What was that?
This is neither the...
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories?
Yeah.
Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about.
Interesting. Well, I mean, isn't he
You saw it,
the
right?
first
You
makeup?
felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion.
Okay, girl, keep it in your pants.
Alas, shame. If only... If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart.
Girl,
Oh,
keep it
great
to your...
and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
Hypatia, wake up.
You, why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me?
What?
I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
I don't think that's what you
Hypatia?
uncovered. I think you found
That's
someone...
how I always thought everything should be. Wait,
Uh-oh.
have I already lost my mind?
Oh no. Hypatia? Oh, Hypatia, no.
Wait, something isn't right.
Yo. Also, where's Scaramouche? Oh, here we go into another cutscene. Oh, this is... I always think these scenes are fucking badass. Here, I'll turn it down for you guys. Wait. Damn it, I missed it. Did they capture her? Oh my god, they did. Wait. No! Oh shit. Hello there.
Hello there.
What is happening?
Okay, we finally lost him.
Who those people are, but I don't... I don't know who those people are, but I think the person getting captured was a good thing. I don't think it was.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the
See, I
mercenaries and then he
don't
ran
think-
with us all the way here.
Oh, yeah, Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no!
I like how the moon is portrayed as
Trapped in
this
the
good
sanctuary
thing.
of Stars
You don't see that often in
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
often in mythology. Often when they refer to the moon is like this dark, mysterious thing. It's code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her,
Yeah,
she
the doctor
won't be able
has
to
her.
say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
Also, why is...
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
So...
Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and
scare me
lies are
how
from
with any
the
of this?
alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Starlight refers to people of the desert.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in
I
the
want to
desert?
pet Tandari's ears.
But she isn't with us
Can
anymore.
I pet him? I want to just
we'll be
pet his
okay?
ears.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yep.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the
I just
Dendro
realized he's
Archon's
wearing a
also on
hoodie.
your side, so I
And
trust
he has
you.
drawstrings.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined.
Yeah, because if you don't
All I
know
know
what
is
you're
that
working
that
on,
project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I just received some intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The academia is turning Baldar into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I don't know how to say that. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Yeah, they're making like a suit for him.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad.
Boy, I want to pet his ears so
She made
badly. Also, hello,
contact with
Bubbles.
the
I hope you're having
consciousness of a
a
new
wonderful
god
time zone
who's
wherever it may
still in the
be.
process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
Interesting.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but
Oh no, I'm sorry
I
to hear that.
still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui may have fanned the flames.
The Doctor and the Balladeer.
The Doctor and the
We
Balladeer.
have two Fatui Harbingers
Yeah.
in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still
Yeah,
be
from the
room
seams
for
of
us
it,
to
they-
intervene.
Yeah,
But then,
Tanari's right.
what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the
Because
sage's
Irminsul is
goals.
more likely... Because I feel like with Irminsul, they're able to probably restore more and give more power to them.
Right.
I'm doing
We've
good.
pretty
I
much
hope you're
gone
also
over
doing
everything
well.
we need to know.
Sorry to hear about
So
your
we should
nightmares. I'll
head
give you
out.
all the pets.
How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
Come with us, please, 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 please.
I'll stay here for now.
Oh, okay.
I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If
I
you're
want to
planning
pet
to
your
go
ears.
into the
Please
desert,
let me pet your
start
ears.
by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay.
May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Kainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Damn. Oh, there's another fairy thing here. I want to know what these fairy things are. What are these fairies? I wish to know. See? Like, there's him. There's one. Hello? Hi, little guy. You're very cool and I love you. Hi. They keep... I don't know what they are. I think they're follow fairies. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Whoa. I haven't been over here before. This is cool. That's just a beacon of light. Yeah, it's all good. Welcome back. Welcome back, Revity. I hope you're doing well. I might turn up the volume of the game because it's a little quiet now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit because it's a bit quiet.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
No. I refuse. You can't make me. Also, fuck you, Paimon.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside.
No, I like Pismon better.
Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Rukkhadevata. I can say that so fast. Rukkhadevata, Rukkhadevata, Rukkhadevata. It is indeed quite impressive. Truly awe-inspiring. Pismon, the emergency food. Exactly.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Oh, hey,
Over
Thumb.
here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Is he leading us out of the town? Or is he...
Faster?
Oh no, he's going over here.
Okay, faster.
Okay. What, Mecca?
What the? Where did she go?
Oh, they were chasing after me.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Aramite mercenaries?
Thanks, Elhatham.
Who are they working for this time?
Probably your mom,
anyway,
Paimon.
Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Thanks, Elhatham.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a
just
habit I
quickly
developed
take
at
off
the
your-
academia.
Akasha, like,
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham.
just real quick,
Never
just
thought we'd
no
run
particular
into you
reason.
here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia?
Your character is having an
Wait,
identity crisis.
don't tell
They're
Paimon
constantly
that you're here
going
to
from,
take us back
what
on
do
their
you
orders.
want to, what do you
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the
what
academia's
the
hit list.
game needs?
I can't say that I didn't expect it. However,
To be
had I wished to
whenever
turn you over to the
talking about
Academia,
someone.
don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
So you were actually looking for me.
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Could you just
Unfortunately,
quickly...
I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos.
May I
If
suggest
I'm
that you
to
just
get to the
quickly,
bottom of this,
like, remove
I
your
must
Akasha and
understand how the
destroy
capsule
it?
first came to
Like,
be.
just crush it under
Which
your
brings
heel
me back
casually.
to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader
It's
of Ainul
beautiful.
Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right
I
in
mean,
front of
look
you.
at me.
And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction,
the gorgeous
I
flowers
think you
in my
must
hair.
have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
I'm secretly a god. It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words. World forgets me.
Oh, Hatham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation is a little complicated. I remember stuff like that.
So
Casually as
that's
a
your
god.
answer.
Exactly.
Well,
And I'm the god
I
of
do
beauty.
work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter.
I don't think I do,
Rather
do
than
I?
simply learning the answers from
might.
you, I'd still
But I
prefer
can't
to
remember.
investigate on my own.
My brain is fuzzy.
Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you.
Desert.
But we don't really have any concrete
No,
goals
you're the
at the
god of
moment.
identity crisis. No.
Then I'd suggest
I'm the
starting with
god of
Aru
identity
Village.
crisis and
It's the
beauty.
largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more
But I
resources
can never
and
be as
intel
beautiful
than
as
anywhere
Senora.
else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Let's head there together
It's
then.
always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go.
Can never be as good as Senora. Our dear. There we go.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else. What a cool place. Let's go check it out. Wow.
Wow, it's pretty. What the fuck? Oh. Interesting. Now let's just know. We aren't allowed to get this thing. Pretty fox lady? Yep. Yep, lady. Yep, lady.
Simon.
This is VTuber
Unless
man.
my memory fails me, we have barely spoken
Oh wait,
2
it's not
words
lady.
to each other
Hello,
before
Izzy.
now at the
Hello,
Academia.
Clover. Welcome back.
Would you care to enlighten me as to when
It's a
and
VTuber
how I
man.
invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
I can't remember what VTuber he's
Judgment?
named
So
after.
that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Yeah, you say that.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the
Interesting.
Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Mahamatra?
Mahamatra.
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the
Oh, I love
Matra
that
at the
they left the
Academia.
marks.
He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed
If
a
you're
lot of
wondering
trust
who
in
he's based off
Alhaitham,
of,
to the point of blocking an attack for him.
Who is it? Shit.
If I were you, I'd never choose to
Fuck,
side
it
with
just
him.
slipped my mind. I just had
I wouldn't
his name.
believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any
Egyptian
longer.
god of death.
Otherwise,
I can't remember
there will
his
be
name.
consequences.
Shit, I just had it. Fuck. Have a good lurk, Clover. Good luck cleaning your room. Oh shit. What was it? What was the name? What was the name of the god? I'll think of it at some point.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight.
Uh-oh.
Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Oh.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you?
It belongs to the
and
desert.
why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Hold on.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the
Yeah,
Academia?
he lied like he is like Papa. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back, Gravity. I hope you had a good burb. Is it a mission for the
I should
sages?
have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
It's my girl.
Wait, Dia?
It's my girl. Oh, I love that smirk.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
No, we can't.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains
MJ
with
is talking about.
self-righteous morality
I don't
and
know.
lord your
Is
empty
MJ talking
rules
about
and
this character?
virtues over
I
each
love
other.
Dia. Dia's
But how
such a
dare
cool
you
character.
bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Anubis. There we go. So I know it's based off Anubis. Anubis is the one that would judge the souls of the dead to see whether they go to a good place or they go to hell. That's basically just me simplifying it down, simplifying his job down. If that makes sense. Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dea. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Alright, have a good look, Rabbity.
What's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm?
I was asking if Dea
It's gonna get blown
was
away.
the one
Another sandstorm?
was...
What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Candace,
we
these
have
notes.
to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind
I'm
is
just gonna call her
too
D's nuts at
strong.
this point.
Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Well, maybe you should stop fucking staring at each other then. Like, Jesus, we know that you guys like each other. You guys like staring at each other so much, get a room.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
Okie dokie. That's fine.
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Candace, these nuts.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude, these nuts.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
I wonder if
Unlike
she is the
those
oldest
guys
sister.
over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you
Fucking
pose
take
no
off your
threat
Akasha,
whatsoever
please.
to us.
I'll hate them.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
Okay.
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh?
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged
No,
Candace's
I would do that.
character.
As an older sister, I would do that.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
They're
Do I
sisters.
make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
They're sisters.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I can.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Oh god.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself.
Okay.
While Al Hatham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit.
Interesting.
However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
That doesn't surprise me.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request.
Alright, I see.
But I
Have a
soon
good nap.
found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were
Apparently we're
carefully
in a very
concealed
chill
from me.
vibe
I began to
stream
realize
today, and
that
that's completely fine.
they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us.
What?
So they really are up to no good.
What gave you that fucking
I
hint?
realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you decided to exile yourself.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me.
Oh, that's fair.
This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
What if the whole story was just made up? It's still too early to trust him completely.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
Yeah.
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
What?
Like many
There's no
parts
plots
of the
behind
project,
my head.
this
Not a
assignment was
single one.
undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
The sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Al-Haytham?
Why are
After
you getting
all,
after him,
the
Paimon?
promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
Yeah, but then that
The
would send
most
him mad.
enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
Damn.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Yeah, exactly. That's why they wanted to have them glimpse it, because once they got all the information they needed, they would still have to deal with somebody knowing also that information, and that information potentially leaking out. So what better way than offer a reward in which your person goes crazy and then they can't speak anymore. That makes sense. That checks out. Did you join forces with me just so you could... What about your encounter with me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then.
Interesting.
I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Now that you mention it, things did change. Things did go like that. Is that enough to prove his innocence?
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, he was the one that paid for the guy and called
I'm
the guy
willing to
out.
apologize if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt
that's
that it would
fair.
be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
That is fair.
After all,
But the fact that he still has the
curiosity
Akasha
often
makes
proves
me
to be
still
the
think
most
he's working
dangerous
for the
thing in
sages,
this
so I don't
land.
completely trust him.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
For now being the key.
Good.
The key thing.
I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
Me too.
And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Nah, the
My
edgelords
situation
just
is
took
pretty
over.
straightforward.
Sorry.
My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to our village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here.
Aww.
But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
These notes. That's a thing.
Whoa! What was that
A
sound?
crocodile.
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures?
Why don't we
In
go
the
help?
sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Yeah, seriously.
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah.
Just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
She's as tough as these nuts. I'm
The
sorry.
winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right?
Yeah, but where's Candace?
Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
I feel like leaving them alone isn't a good thing, though. I don't want to leave them alone. Hold on. Before we go
Faster.
anywhere.
Okay, faster.
Is there... I cannot cook. I wish I could cook. That would be cool. Like, are there books? Books? Books. Books. Give me the books. I wish for the books. Oh? Oh no, that was the sit. Books. Books? Books. No books. Give me the books. Books, books, books. There is no books in here. I'm sad. I shall go pout in the sandstorm now. Yes, have a good nap, Icy. If you,
Faster? Okay, faster.
I wish for books. I would like books, please. Please give me the books. I like the books. What? Oh, I encountered a different story part. Alright. I'm just gonna speed through this one. Because I don't care about the story. This isn't the main story quest. Yes, 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 yes. This is all very, very interesting. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yep, this is definitely the thing that I was following. Yep, this is what I was looking at. going after the right one. Yeah, I am. I still need to do Jean's quest. There's Candace. Hi, Candace.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her stamina is something else.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Here we go, chat.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Fuck yeah.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action.
Aww.
I'll leave these to you then.
She's called the Flame Main.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Do I get to play? Do I get to play as her? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, now I'm sad.
Wheel of Life.
Hello, Aether. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be.
Windblade.
I knew that the fucking silence was too good to be true. Yeah, so apparently something is going on today, so I'm gonna finish this fight really quickly. And I'm gonna have to head out after that. It's fine. And I got like an hour and a half, I'll be fine.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let...
Alright, well we're gonna end that there. So yeah, I'm gonna end there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Is anybody... who is streaming? Yeah. I really felt nobody really to raid, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone, and I will see you all in the next stream. Adios, amigos. Bye!